Wolves take on Sheffield United in the FA Cup third round. A competition which Wolves are always terrible in. But look, this is a new Wolves. This is a different manager, and who knows? Maybe we'll go on a cup run this year. I always like these sort of cup games against lower league opposition because it's kind of a chance to see people that you never really get to see. And obviously with the recalls, no one really knows what the lineup's going to be or how seriously Bruno's going to take it. Obviously, this is his first FA Cup game at Wolves, so we don't really know if it's a priority for him. Obviously, on the league table, I haven't really looked at the league table much recently, but we're actually closer to top six than I thought we were. But we probably won't get it anyway. And I think seventh is the Conference League spot. That's gettable. So maybe with the size of the squad, we probably are going to have to prioritise one or the other. But in this game, there's not really many fixtures around right now. Obviously, the Watford game and the Arsenal game will get put in at some point, but Wolves could just go full 11 in this game. Like, we don't have a game for another week. But personally, I'd kind of like to see some of the fringe guys. Obviously, John Ruddy will come in goal. And obviously, we played Nottingham Forest earlier in the season, which is kind of the most similar game to this. And this was the team Bruno played. Obviously, it was quite strong as well. Obviously, Morgan came in, Fabio came in, and John Ruddy got rotated. But it was a very kind of first team kind of game. So maybe he'll do that again. But personally, obviously, we can't keep the same back three because Ramon is gone now with Morocco. So obviously, I assume Dion Sanderson will come in. I've seen people say Fernando Marçal will play there, or Keanu Herver, or Dendoncker, but I can't really see it. Like, I know Fernando Marçal played that left side at Lyon, but we've never seen him do that at Wolves once, unless I'm forgetting. Same with Keanu Herver. I know people say he can play centre-back. We've never seen him play centre-back. And Dendoncker will need to play midfield because he's our backup midfielder. So we've recalled Dion. He's played against Championship opposition. He's played at the right side of a back three for Birmingham. If he can't do it at home in an FA Cup game next to an England international in a back three, then come on, this is the perfect game for him. We've recalled him. Give him a chance. Why not? If he sinks, then he sinks. But give him the chance to swim. He's next to two good centre backs in Kilman and Cody, and Ruddy's an experienced goalkeeper. They should be able to help him through that game. Obviously, Rain Aitner and Keanu Herver will play. Rain Aitner is the better attacking fullback. You want him in this game. We're probably going to have 60% of the ball. Obviously, Sheffield United are an all right side. Obviously, they've only just got relegated. They've actually got a lot of games in hand as well. Huddersfield are sixth right now. They're 8 points off them, but they've got 4 games in hand. So they are probably going to be a playoff side at the end of the season. But we're still probably going to have a lot of the ball. I assume they'll rotate. So you want Rain Aitner and Keanu Herver high up. Because, Semedo and Marcel are the better defensive fullbacks. Dendoncker will obviously play. I don't really know about this other centre mid spot. I assume he will probably play one of Moutinho or Neves. But they've played a lot of football. They probably deserve a rest. And obviously, it could be Luke Cundle, it could be Bruno Jordao. We don't know how Bruno sees them in the pecking order. Neither do we. I don't know who's better. I've seen Bruno Jordao play 10 minutes against Reading and get injured. None of us know who Bruno Jordao is. He's just a bloke with the number 6 shirt. But I'd like to see one of them play, or at least get some minutes. Because we paid, £5 million for Bruno Jordao? I'd like to see him play. And again, if you can't do it against Sheffield United in the FA Cup, then probably shouldn't be here. Obviously, I want Fabio to start. If Raul starts in this game, Fabio's definitely going out on loan. But again, Fabio should be able to do it at this level. And if he scores a couple of goals against Sheffield United, Championship clubs want him on loan. If Wolves do want to loan him out, that's a good thing for him. He played really well in that Nottingham Forest game as well. Trincao scored in that game as well. Look, I like Trincao. I still think he's a better all-round player than Adama Traore, personally. Although I would probably start Adama on form, but I think Trincao needs a goal. I remember in that other game against Nottingham Forest, he scored off the bench, and then he played against Man United a few days later. And I think Man United at home was Trincao's best performance for me. And is that a coincidence that it was straight after a goal? Probably not. Then left wing, obviously, I wouldn't play Daniel Pedence. He's too injury prone. I wouldn't take the risk. You could play Adama there, but I think Adama will be gone this month. Obviously, Ruben Neves isn't going to leave, but it looks like Adama Traore is going to leave. We've recalled Ryan Giles. Why not play him? We don't really have anyone else with Hwang's injury. I don't see the point in playing someone that's probably going to leave in the next week or two. And Pedence is injury prone, so might as well just play Ryan Giles and see what happens. I know he's more of a left wing back, but he's played on the wing a bit for Cardiff. And again, he should be able to do it against Championship opposition with, a kind of strong team around him. You'd assume anyway. So that'd be my 11. I want to see Dion Sanderson play. I want to see Ryan Giles play. We've recalled them for a reason. We might as well play at least one of them. Although I don't know. Look, if Bruno Lage just picks the normal 11, let's say he goes unchanged to what he did against Man United, I don't think anyone would really complain about it. And look, we don't know how Bruno treats the FA Cup. For all we know, he could prioritise that over seventh place in the Conference League. But it'll be an interesting game. It'll be fun to watch. That'll be my 11. I don't really have anything to say about Sheffield United because no, I'm not going to pretend to watch Sheffield United. I don't care about the Championship. You know, the Championship's one of those leagues that when you're in it, you try and pretend like it's really interesting. You try and pretend like, or anyone from like 17th to like first can go get promoted, and everyone pretends like it's a really interesting league. It's not. It's one of those things that you pretend it's interesting when you're in there, but when you get out of it, you never want to go back. So I'm not going to pretend to know anything about Sheffield United, and I don't have any I don't have any access to any, FBref don't have data, so I'm not going to pretend to know about them. But I think we'll win. It's at home. Sheffield United probably don't care. Well, I think this is what I'd play, but I think Bruno Lage will probably keep it unchanged and just switch out the fullbacks and goalkeeper. So I think we'll win this 2-3-0. I'm not really that worried. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video and the preview, subscribe to the channel. There'll be a review after the game and all the transfer stuff. So yeah, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and yeah, peace.